Hey Stampin' friends, welcome to the Joy Stamp with Rachel. I'm Rachel Kuhn, and this is our week 6 of the Coast to Coast Christmas card series, and then our final week. So I'm so excited to share with you not only this card in the video, but I'll share with you all of the cards we've made so far. These have just been unlisted, and only those who have subscribed to my email list have gotten these over the last 6 weeks. Starting tomorrow, Saturday of November, this week, I'm going to go ahead and release them all to the public. So you have until the end of Friday to have this just to you guys, my dear true and blue customers who subscribe to my email list, in order to get the special deal. Special deal is once you order from my online store over this past 6 weeks, I will send you the PDF for free, which is a 31-page of 12 different cards from 6 total designers. So it's an amazing deal. It's great because we all have different styles, and so if you're like, I don't really like the way Rachel stamps, then don't worry, there's a different style with using the same stamp set. So it's just lots of great ideas, and that can be yours for free if you order from my online store, $50 worth, by midnight this Friday night. All right, let's go ahead and talk about this card. We're using both of these stamp sets, the Homemade Treats and the Gingerbread Man. Gingerbread Man stamp set is currently not available. I say currently, but it could totally change by the time you're watching this video. So make sure you go to my online store and check it out. The dies are, however, and my card class club is actually using both of these sets. So I'll have that in the link below if you want to join me. We're using designs from the Coast to Coast cards, Christmas card series for my kit for the month of November. So if you love everything you've seen so far and you're like, yes, I want a kit, I want to make these at my home, then you just need to sign up, register, send me the $35 for the kit. It comes with 8 cards, so 2 of each of the designs, along with $20 worth of products. So you'll get the ribbons, you'll get the adhesives, things like that will come with your kit that you may use even after you're done with the kit. So it's a really great deal, and it helps support my small business when you guys order my kits. All right, let's go ahead and set this aside, and let me show you the features of this card. Our last card. I went ahead and added this ribbon. It wasn't part of the original design, but I needed a way to secure my Gingerbread Man so that way he wasn't flapping open or getting stuck. So that's easy, just slide off, kind of like a belly band of ribbon. And then he opens up, and to the inside we see that it's beginning to taste like Christmas. Super cute. And we can see we fold them in half, that way he covers up his face, so he definitely has to go inside to make that a cute card. All right, set that one over there, and I will show you the ways of how to make this. First, let's go ahead and do our stamping. That's the way I like to prepare first. And the funny thing is about this card, I did change a couple of things. That's like I said, sometimes we just design things differently. First, the original has this in the garden green for this cute little gingerbread man. I thought it looked kind of odd. I've never eaten a green gingerbread man. So I went ahead and I'm just going to use my crumb cake and do some random background stamping with this. Let me grab a Post-it note. Here we go. And do a quick practice run. Looks good. And then we're just going to go random. Have them kind of tilting. Some of them won't be all the way on there. Maybe just his head on some spots of it. His feet up here. Cute. This is just some background stamping to create this fun look here. And that looks pretty good to me, so I'm going to call that good for now. I could always add more if I decide. And then for the inside of our Ginger Man, we're going to use some garden green. For this one, he's going to open so that his hands on the left side is opening. The score is going to be on the right here, and that makes a huge difference because it could be flipped this way, and we make sure we're stamping on the right spot. So that's how this one's going to go. Then we need to match up this guy so that way he will be the inside part, and I need to trim off this little connector area here. And I'm just going to cut along that score and not worry about making it rounded, because we actually want him to fit with his palm, so that way we can close this up as well. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and do our stamping for this one. And for some reason, I can't find most of my Post-it notes. Let me grab just a piece of paper here, because I want to do a quick practice run with this one. We're going to use that garden green, which matches our designer series paper. That paper also is currently unavailable until November 17th. So if you're loving these Christmas traditional colors, hold out for then. Have these designs ready. Otherwise, check out our online store, and we have lots of other options as well. Nice. That looks like it's stamped pretty good. And then we're going to have to go mostly center of this in order to fit all of those words. Oh, and my little bit of my S, so I could have scooted him a little bit or tilted a little bit, but that's not too bad. I'm going to call it good. Okay. Oh, I put my ink. Garden green's gone. Now for this next part, let me give you some tips. We need to stamp on that front part. So we're going to open this up. And it's kind of tricky sometimes to know how to stamp this. She did it with Versamark. I'm going to just do the crumb cake. The pecan pie looks awesome on there too, but since we have the crumb theme going, I'm just going to use the crumb cake. And then it is a big image here. So this cute gingerbread man. And the tricky thing is he is photopolymer, so he's very like movable, which is awesome, and not awesome if we have a die cut that matches. So what I'm going to do is line it up on what I've already die cut out. And you can use the dies too and line it up that way. But I'm lining him up so that way he's all within the spots where I'm getting ready to stamp. If you feel like he's moving too much, that's when you just grab the die. Here's this die here. Let me lay it flat so you can see better. And we're going to have it so that way it's facing down the stamp and going into these lines of this die here. See how that kind of holds it in place? Nice. Then all I have to do is grab my clear block, which is the giant one, which you think I wouldn't lose because it's huge. Oh, but it's clear. This is our biggest size, which is the letter F. So then I'm just going to place it on there, and I'll pick it up the way that it was for the die cut. So that's my tip to you, because he's very flexible and he'll move and you won't want him to move. So go ahead and grab this back in view. Let me grab my foam mat. Right here. And place them on top. And then we grab our ink. So this is a huge clear block, huge stamp. So we're going to take the stamp to the actual stamp, the ink to stamp. And this is what we always do whenever it is bigger than the the stamp pad. Okay. Looking pretty good, making sure that's a nice thing. I can see that all the ink has transferred onto that onto that stamp. Carefully turn it over, hovering, holding, and then we'll press down. 2, 3. Awesome. Oh, we did it. He looks so good. So good. If you want that lighter look, again, go ahead and use the Versamark, which is a clear ink, and it'll just show up with that crumb cake underneath it. But I'm liking him a little bit darker. We'll see how it looks when we're done, huh? All right, now we should be ready to embellish and assemble. Let's go ahead and start that process. Let's put this liquid glue guy in here, our basic white. Nice. Like so. Line it up. Let that one dry. Let's go ahead and go over to our card base. We have some fun embellishments we'll put on in just a second. And we're going to put this whole piece, look at that, beautiful on both sides. I'm loving that plaid. Liquid glue on the back of it. Flip it and stick it between the score and the edge. So the PDF is important so that you can get all the measurements to these cards. I'm giving you directions of how to make it, but those measurements are what's key. All right, liquid glue on the back of our background gingerbread we've created. The fun thing about these designs is that you can use this as a base to start off. Like I said, the original had some things that were slightly different, and because I have a different style or different taste or different preference, I did it a little bit differently than the original. All right, now we put liquid glue just on the back of the non-stamped side. So liquid glue on his head, his legs, and we're gonna stick them inside on that DSP. So open this part up. He's just gonna go right about here. So he's on the whole thing. Then we close it up. Looking good, he fits. So cute. Now we can go ahead and make his cute self. I did forget to stamp his little mouth. So let me go ahead and grab that piece. And we'll do that right now. It's so tiny. Let's make sure I can find it. Oh, that's right. It's the whole thing, the eyes and nose, but then we just cover. Then we just cover his little eyes. For this one, it's up to you. You can either use a garden green or that crumb cake. Let's do a quick practice. Let's ink that up a little bit better. Still doesn't look nice. There we go. Now it's ready. And this I should have done earlier, so I apologize for not letting you know. This one, make sure you leave room for the hat. Cute. So cute. For this cute little hat, we'll go ahead and just glue on. She had it so that way it has this little hole here, and you could either put his head through there or have it on top. I personally like to have it on not going through so you see his head, but that's up to you. That little slit's fun that it is there. I'm just going to take a glue dot and place that to the back of it and then place it on his head like so. Cute, cute. Try to make sure we're not going too far over that edge though. I probably should have had him go a little bit further down. That's okay. Then let's grab his cute little bow tie. And I think I've lost the middle of this bow tie, but there used to be a little extra piece. I'll die cut that out later and finish it. So I'll put that underneath his cute little eyes and smile right there. Yeah, I'm not seeing it here, so it must have gotten lost. It's just so little. Then we have this really fun, kind of like a giant lollipop. The fun thing is that it makes these at the same time. So if you wanted it to be more white based, you can just have it like that. Up to you. Or if you want it to have that outline with the red, you can have it like that. I like the outline, so I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of liquid glue by doing just like little drops on those wide pieces there. And cover, flip it, and stick it. Nice. Pressing down so it catches. Then we're going to grab the back side. We're going to do a liquid glue a little bit on the bottom and then all the way on that stem. I do not want that coming up. That will definitely get ripped. It's just very, very narrow. Okay, flipping that over. Putting that in his little hand here. Cute. Cute, cute. And then we just need to grab our embellishment, which is this traditional sequins. These are also temporarily not available. Check my online store before you get attached to make sure. I'm going to grab 2 of these green ones to cover up his eyes, to make his eyes sparkle. They fit nicely right over where we just stamped. There we go. using my paper snips to help me grab it. And then for his buttons, we're going to use the medium size and put them down his center. Just 2. Oh my goodness. So cute. Like so. Then we would just take some ribbon. Let me undo this one to show you. If you want, because see how that kind of like pops open. I don't mind that, but I definitely would like it to be closed when they first get it. So you just take the ribbon and wrap it around the back side and make a bow. And that just helps secure our little gingerbread from flapping around while he's waiting to go to his next home. And there you go. Super, super cute. Loving his little hat, his little candy sucker there. You'll have to let me know which one you prefer. That darker crumb cake for his outline of his body or the lighter Versamark is totally an option. All right. Let me show you all the cards for these 2 stamp sets from the last 6 weeks. Hang on there. They're amazing. And I'll have 2 of each of most of them. So we have this fun fold here. If you missed one, go back and watch it. We have that cookie sheet that we have, and then it opens up and it slides open for a gift card holder. So I love that idea. This one will be part of my kit, so you'll have directions for that one if you join my card class club. Then we have this cute ginger girl. She was on our week 1, and she's just adorable. Loving her dress. She will also be part of our card class club for November. When you sign up, I'll give you directions on how to make her. Then we have our Ginger Joe. He has a cup of Joe in his hands, and then he opens up to have a gift card as well. So that's a fun feature. I did show how you either stamp his face or use the dies for his face. Since the stamps currently are not available, that could be the best way to go about it, and I'll give you both options in our club class card. Then we have this one with the season eatings. Creates a cute little mixing bowl with our cute little friends there. Love how that one turned out. And lastly, this features mostly just the stamps, so hardly any die cutting. This is a great one to make a background to piece 2, and then just a little piece of DSP. So if this one will be a part of our club as well, which I love it because you can stamp your little heart out for this one, and you'll have so much of your DSP. It will go so much further when it's just a tiny little strip. And you can make a lot of these. And that cute saying, baking spirit Sprite. All right, you guys, be sure to jump on my online store, see what's currently available. Hopefully the Gingerbread Man stamp set's there. Definitely the homemade treats were there the last time I looked, and those are amazing as well. Thank you so much for watching our 6 weeks of Coast to Coast Christmas card series. And I hope you've enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube videos so you can continue seeing them even after these 6 weeks are over. Happy stamping, everyone. Goodbye.